you're excused. 'Cause you're always late, overweight, and totally rude, honey.
I'm a mermaid, I don't have a song. I just sing in my thong. Never mind. There we go. That was fun a little bit, huh?
Did you guys used to play music together when Kristen was growing up and stuff? Like, did you learn
No.
guitar?
Did we,
and...
Kristen? Never.
Really?
No. I blew it. I wish I could go back and I would have stayed with their mother, the evil queen from Bethlehem.
Hey, it's her birthday today. Be nice.
Okay.
We're recording this. Oh God.
He would play music on the guitar for us and sing us like bedtime songs.
Go to sleep, little rats. Go to sleep. Yeah.
He loved singing Rocky Raccoon.
Oh yeah.
But
Someone
mostly,
like this?
yeah, we never really sang along until
No, but we never
later in
sang. Yeah.
That's so surprising because you both are so like at a musical. Like
I was terrified of performing when I was younger, except if I was on a big stage, then it was fine for some reason. But if I was one-on-one,
I swear to God,
I would
she
be like
walked out
shaking and.
onto the stage.
Oh.
But on the stage is fine.
I got chills. And I kicked myself that I didn't, but I couldn't reach you. I mean, there was nothing I could do because you lived in Lake Arrowhead and I was in Ojai. So that's sad, but you know,
Well,
at least
okay.
they had me some piano lessons going.
Yeah, thank goodness, because that's helped a lot. I mean,
Has it?
and that's where I learned that I play by ear. That's why Fern would always get mad at me because she's like, "You're not reading the music. You're playing by ear. You need to."
Yeah.
I have a theory that only hunter-brain people can play by ear.
Right? I think it's
right.
You have to
Totally
remember the sound, and I don't think what's it called? Farmer brain people remember things in sounds like that. Well, not like creatively in sounds.
Yeah.
Because
You're
my
right.
fiance who's behind here, he also plays by ear, and he's ADD.
Ah,
I know. It's just I don't know.
I think it's
I think that's
skill.
definitely
It's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Big skill. That's
because anybody could follow just press whatever
sheet
whoever
music.
had their sheet music
Yeah,
was.
the
But
farmer
like to listen and to create your own music, that's like
You know what I did
it's impressive. Yeah.
when I was in Cambodia?
Your mad skill.
I got bored and I told Kristen, I'm going to learn how to play the violin. So I literally had one lesson and I was playing the violin. And I thought, oh my God, this is easy.
You probably thought, well, everyone can probably do this. Meh. And you just sort of walked away.
I was like,
bored of this violin.
But
it's like really, really easy. You know, I'd have to practice to get it down. But I just took one lesson and she just showed me a couple of things on this violin. And it was like, oh my God, I can do it, you know?
You can do anything. You're a quick start, too.
I'm a quick start, yeah. Matter of fact, now I want to go buy a violin.
Yeah.
And a banjo. And
Hello.
a guitar. Hello.
I think
we'll have a music podcast.
Yeah, one of
Why
our
not?
podcasts should be music riffing, where we all like freestyle about the topic.
I'm not musically inclined.
You know, have you tried it? Have you tried different things?
My first introduction to music was in high school, and I had a really bad experience with it because I have asthma and I played a wind instrument. So every time I played it, it was like punishment for my lungs.
That's the wrong instrument for you.
That's probably why. It's probably why I don't have anything to do with music.
Farmers play wind instruments, mostly farmers.
We'll see. I can get pretty much anyone to start riffing if we have the right environment.
You never seen a rock band make it to the top like the Beatles and go, hey, how's that trombone?
Except sexy saxophone music.
Well, saxophone, but trombone and trumpets and all that stuff.
I played the clarinet. Oh God, it was such a
I played the clarinet.
I don't like it. I don't know. Sorry if you like it, but I don't like it.
My
grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was like
and it makes your teeth vibrate.
And I hate that feeling.
Oh
and
my God.
And the taste of the reed and the spit and the reed and the
spit. I was in marching band and I got away with playing not the song everybody else was playing because I'm in a crowd of people and I'd blow in it I didn't know how to play it at all, and just press over the buttons,
Oh,
and I
no.
watch everybody else out of the side of my eye,
Yeah, so you
and I
just-
just kind of mimic whatever they're doing.
My
But
God.
I'm playing. If
that's a
the
skill,
music
too.
stopped, I sound like.
You know what I was really good at? What I'm really good at? The cowbell.
Cowbell.
Oh, like Will Ferrell. That's perfect. More cowbell.
More cow-
More
Will
cowbell.
Ferrell, please God.
Google it. It's hilarious.
Oh, so remember Chris and I've been having these weird dreams? Okay, 3 nights ago, I woke up and Tina Fey was in bed with me.
Oh, lucky.
Tina Fey. Lucky. I know, but Tina Fey, it's like,
It's so cool.
how would I pick Tina Fey? You know, I've been watching 30 Rock way too much. But, and I saw her face. I mean, I believed that she was there. I mean, I could see
Yeah.
her
That's
face right
interesting.
there. It's weird.
I
What
feel
did
like
I tell you
Tina
the
Fey
other
would-
dream I had?
Tina Fey and you would get along, I feel like.
Is she married?
Yeah.
Like older guy?
Yeah, she's actually married to the guy that plays the handsome neighbor on 30 Rock.
The handsome neighbor.
Yeah, the guy that gets his hand cut off when he's waving.
No, she's
Yeah.
married to Hammond?
She's married
To
to
Hammond?
him. Mhm.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
Whoa.
amazing.
I know.
Because she's not super beautiful or anything.
What?
She's just,
Oh,
She's not super beautiful. I just took her home in a
Oh my
bar in my
God.
dream.
I think she's
no,
totally.
I mean,
beautiful.
she's not like Marilyn Monroe or you know.
Well, in 30 Rock, they purposely dress her down to
Yeah.
look like the, you know.
Also,
The
who looks
grumpy-
like Marilyn Monroe on a
Yeah, who
normal
looks-
basis? Like,
Okay, but it's my
Yeah.
dream. I should wake up with Marilyn Monroe, not
Yeah.
Tina Fey.
where are the more attractive dream
Beauty is in the
partners,
eye
dude?
of the beholder. So
Yeah.
we can't diss Tina Fey. Nope,
Okay.
we're
Never-
not going there.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
tell you
think
had another
100 brain
weird
people
dream?
have really creative, weird dreams. Like they could lucid dream more.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I wake up on airplane.
Right.
I'll have dreams and I'm outside of the airplane on the wing
Mhm.
fighting somebody. Usually
Yeah.
it's Viet Cong at the
Yeah.
time. And I've always been. I bet I've had a million airplane dreams where I'm outside of the airplane, never inside. No, of course not.
Yeah.
I climb out and
It's
I
not
keep
dopamine
moving.
enough, you know.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not dopamine enough.
Yeah, inside airplanes is boring.
Yeah, what are you
Boring.
gonna do?
Yeah.
Sit there
Gonna
the
get a
whole dream?
Fight inside of an airplane. That's Al Qaeda crap. No, I want to
Yeah.
be outside where I can get a good swing at a guy.
Oh god. I always get these dreams where I have these weird structures that are like big tall bridges all over each other, all balancing on
We should
things.
be recording this
Interesting.
for
I am.
Oh, you
Oh,
are?
don't add it.
A video?
You know what I've
Okay.
had since I was a kid, because I used to daydream a lot, because I'm ADHD, right? But I have asthma, so I can't go run around. So next best thing, daydream nonstop.
Non-stop.
And I still have actually dreams of my daydream characters as if I'm dreaming for them, like I'm them, like I'm not a part of the dream.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
very unusual.
It is very unusual, and they're always so weird. They're like things they would be worried about. Like, I have one. You know that picture of the horned guy that I drew?
Yeah.
Like he was one of the characters I'd roleplay and daydream with, and I keep having dreams with him where he's like almost doing fetch quests for video games. Like he's trying to escort a group of people somewhere, and they're always like wandering off, and he's getting really frustrated, and he's just like, just stay together, dang it.
Whoa.
And or dreams where he can't use any of his powers and he feels really weak and helpless. They're just like really, really bizarre dreams.
Fascinating.
But those
Yeah.
those can be made into a movie plot.
Yeah,
is what I'm
That's
hearing.
you're
I
totally.
want to write a book about him, damn it, but I can't.
You
do
just
it,
started.
like-
You just started it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
now. You started in the podcast. A girl
I'll write
writes
comics. I'm gonna get into comics. That's my
down
new
her dreams.
art direction.
Because I've never dreamt as someone else before.
It's
I'm
being
always
somebody
me
else. Me
in my
neither.
dream. I'm always me in my dream. Oh, you could be tapping into an alternate reality as well.
Oh,
You know, they say you get all the downloads while you're sleeping. They
Yeah.
give you all the downloads,
maybe that'd be
but
cool.
not they. They do.
They, who's they? What are they downloading
Who's
in my
they?
head?
We don't know.
Why are my characters so frustrated?
We don't know. Hopefully you're gonna figure that out. That's all part of the screenplay.
Yeah.
The journey. I think so.
No,
I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
she's distracting me, Larry. This is gonna be recorded if you rewatch this. She was distracting me while you were talking. Okay.
No, I was.
I, no snitch, but I just tattled. All right.
It's just such a thing. Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm easily amused. All right.
Hey, it's ADD. You know.
Yeah.
We got
Pure comedy. I can't do mine. Here, wait. It was a monkey.
Oh, that's what it was. It's cute. Oh, Dad wins. Dad wins. It's the artful zebra.
Hello.
Is that paper mache? What is that?
Wood.
No, I'm not. I'm a
Wood?
little different.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Stripe.
Where's the rest of his body? He better be okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, what did you do to that zebra?
Yeah. I guess we'll never know. All right. I think we've gone crazy.
Yeah, we
Well, folks, I think that'll.
I'm glad
wrap
we're
up our-
recording ours.
I don't know why you would say that, Kristen.
Actually, zebra ears,
Oh, geez.
they kind of work for you.
Yeah.
They kind of work for you.
We found a new fantasy race.
We found it. We finally figured it out. Oh my gosh. Now, if this isn't the
People.
screen grab.
Being a mermaid.
Hey,
What
okay,
is-
before we go better than being a mermaid, you know, like,
Oh, Dad!
let's not jump to any conclusions.
You were gonna make
Oh my
something for
god,
me.
yeah, I was. I wrote out so many sewing plans. So many, actually, look,
She's
I
a
have
sewer.
a
Kristen.
sewing
She's
box.
a sewer.
Yeah, you
But
do.
then, see, Larry, in addition to promising you to make you a bunch of things, I promised all my friends and family, my fiance, I was like, this birthday, I'm gonna make
course.
you yada yada.
You're going to be busy till
And
next year.
I only got to hit. I got really ambitious. I embroidered every single number on it because they move around and it's a life counter.
Whoa.
See, they
What?
move around.
That's
So
That's
it's a
almost
life.
Buddhist. That's like when you go to Tibet or to Nepal, you see things like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like off of a magic card. And so when you're playing Magic the Gathering, you can see your life total because it will be right here, so you can move all the numbers. And I
You are
got
so
so
smart.
ambitious with this. Every other project I
Okay,
had,
I got an idea for you.
destroyed.
You
I
should
got an
sell
idea.
those.
So
Yeah,
take-
no, that's how that started. I showed him
take
all my
that-
stuff, and he's like,
take that, Kristen. Listen, this is the greatest idea of all time with that. Just like in Nepal, that the things that turn like that, each one of those is a prayer. So you could have 36 prayers going, and there's always going. So you keep turning them. That's what you do. You go into this great big room, and you walk around this whole big thing that turns, and there's hundreds of prayers.
Hmm.
wow.
So it could be a prayer hat. You could
Yeah.
you could make money on that, huh, Kristen?
You make prayer hats for
Prayer
sure.
hats.
And you can make the Dungeons and Dragons or whatever
Dungeon
it is.
hat. You can make
Yeah. Here, wait.
Or-
On the other side of this, I have even better stuff.
Oh,
better stuff. Look, she's gonna
Yeah,
go down.
no,
She's
look at
going
this.
over.
This is cuter. It's a little quaggin. He has his little
Oh.
tiny arms and sticky feet,
goodness.
big red eyes.
I
and-
can't
He's a
believe you're not
quaggin'.
selling these things on.
That is
TikTok.
adorable. That is adorable.
This
Did
guy's
you-
even cuter.
Design that yourself, the quaggin?
I did.
What?
I know. Look,
Okay,
it's
Okay,
all this
we gotta
crap.
do a
This is
stop
global
motion
thing
film
right
with all
here.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Kristen,
And
I'm
look,
telling you.
cute hair and cute
Look.
butt, and it's my
Oh
initial.
my gosh.
Yeah. And then I got way too ambitious with it, and went,
I'd
"No,
say
I don't make anything.
You know, you hear
Probably.
about these kids on the news. Some little girl gets an idea like that. She gets her friends, and they're making about $8 million a year now.
that is adorable. These are
Yeah.
adorable. You should
Absolutely.
make a
It's
comic
from
book
a
for
video
these
game. Yeah,
characters.
Dexter. See, that's Dexter, and he has those little paws. Oh.
Does it take a long time to make those?
If I get hyper focused because I'm in ADHD mood, it can take me 3 days.
Oh.
If I'm not and I have a bunch of other stuff to do, it takes me like a week.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
that's like if I work from dusk to dawn, which, like we've been known to do if you get really inspired with doing something, right?
Yeah.
Well, did you notice her face changed, Kristen, as she talks about this?
Yeah, she's passionate about it.
Passionate about it. When I talked about
I'm really
writing,
good. I don't feel
writing-
insecure about my sewing. I feel good about that. The only thing that I'm like
You know,
Hands
I've written a
down.
book on quilting. I could tell you how to quilt. I've studied it because I
Really?
came up with this great idea about the 1933. You probably know this, of course, it's old information. 1933, the quilt that won the World's Fair became missing. It was stolen. I found out about it.
Yeah,
And
you told me about that short story.
I even went back to Chicago to where they held the World's Fair, and I figured out this whole plot and everything. And of course, the book just sits. It, I never.
Yeah. It's
I,
like
I
curse of the creative.
yeah.
It
You
is.
get the juice when you get the juice, and
You
then
should
when it's
take
gone, you
it
just
in a
gotta wait.
Beetlejuice direction where
Aaron
it's
would
like
get so mad
more
because
spectre
I'd
oriented to
lose
make
it.
it funner.
I lost stuff. Like I entered the first like 10 pages in this, and we went to Hawaii at this writers conference, and there was like 2,400 entrants, and I was in the top 10. I got in the top 10, which I hated because I didn't win. It pissed me off. So I spent the whole time distracted because they announced the top 10, and at the end they were going to say who won the thing. I didn't win. So, and I still don't know where the story went. I lost it. Oh well. But these are our stories. These are what we do.
Yeah,
You know.
I've got a million projects at
Oh,
any given
Kristen,
moment going.
Yeah.
From
It's a symptom of our condition,
the good thing is
Like,
people hire
if
Kristen.
you don't have a million projects, there's something wrong. Like,
Yeah.
there's your engine.
Do you have any new prospects on job possibilities?
maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hire her for that. She's actually using her creative talent. She's hired. Well, I guess we all are.
my
Right.
job is to execute the network's creative wishes. Or network, then production company, then my boss, and then I'd have to do. It's a chain of command, so it's not very freeing.
Hmm.
It's very farmerish because you got to do exactly what they want, and sometimes you don't have what they want, so you got to figure out a creative solution to the problem. That's when the dopamine gets going, is when we don't have the shot, so we got to fake it, or like things like that. They keep me somewhat interested, but it is definitely not something I go, I sat in my room and made that by myself. Like there's hundreds of people attached to every single episode, and it's just sometimes I feel it's way too many chefs in the kitchen, and it takes away some of that fun for me, because I like being able to I don't know, it's different. You got to share, and
Also, you can
sometimes
kind of tell if one person's worked on it versus like 100 people, because at a certain point it starts getting like this soulless feel, like if it was pumped out by like
Oh yeah, like watch the
creative engine.
all these, when you're watching endless episodes of a sitcom, and then about year 3 and 4, they start to get weird, or they'll do, and you could just tell they ran out of ideas.
You ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Tina Fey told me that.
Show's
that's
weird.
well, on Naked and Afraid, I got to do the fun episodes. Eventually, I was in charge of doing the behind the scenes episodes, where there's funny stuff happening and mishaps and like embarrassing things or drama. We just didn't have.
Get weird between people. Like, has there ever been
all the time? Like,
really?
There's so much
I can't
funny
imagine
stuff.
being naked around somebody for that long in the woods with cameras.
You forget about being naked, right, Kristen?
Yeah, after eventually, supposedly, it's no big deal. But I don't know. I wouldn't know because I've never.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
The crew wears clothes.
Yeah. These are also naked behind the camera.
One time I got on a helicopter going out on a mission. I decided I was going to go naked, but they made me go put some pants on.
Yeah, they made you report to the mental health doctor.
Actually, I decided I didn't want to wear my combat boots, and I bought these like hippie boots when I was in Hawaii. So I wore them on one mission, jumped out of the helicopter, landed on a bunch of rocks, and like, ow, oh, ow, oh. And I hobbled around for days barefoot in the jungle. It was the dumbest thing I ever did in my life.
You didn't.
Yeah, I thought I would be quieter, and all it did was hurt.
They let you?
No, I was Nobody
I
does
was
it.
gonna
I
tell
just
him.
showed up.
Yeah.
You know, I just showed up with no boots.
You know, I
I don't
commend you for
believe
your
you.
creativity.
Swear to God.
Thinking that
Oh,
you could get quieter booths.
look, I'll show you. I even got a picture of it. There's a
No,
picture.
I've seen your feet. I believe it, but like
You
I
see
just
that picture where I've got those moccasins on? Those are my boots. Yeah, I was in charge of that team. That was my
I want to
team.
yell at whoever was in charge of that team. You were in charge of the team, and you
Oh.
were jeopardizing your feet.
All the other guys are like, can we wear those shoes? Or
You
I
think
thought I
the
would
pilot
start
or
a
something?
trend. I thought I'd start like a Davy Crockett trend and kind of change it up a little bit. Cha-ching.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they would have captured me? Why do you have these feet shoes? Oh my God.
You're
we should
lucky.
get new
You're
feet
lucky. You still have your feet wandering around and. Oh my gosh,
shoes. Step on a mine.
this guy makes me just so anxious sometimes because I
I
just
can
want to
imagine.
kill everyone that's ever like, oh.
Yeah, some
Who
things he
let
sends me
him-
in emails are very questionable. Like how he said once when he was in Cambodia and he was mad at the Chinese for driving up and down the street, so he'd walk into traffic in front of the freaking cars and
Yeah.
be like, "Hit me,
Yeah.
hit me."
That I was a nervous wreck. Like I've got more gray
Oh.
hair from Dad making me worry
Yeah.
than I've ever had in my life. Like
No, I can imagine.
I used to put
And I bet
myself
you-
in harm's way. I
Yeah.
basically ran with gangs, got shot at clubs. It's like that was all
Why
easy.
would you do that?
But now, when I'm sitting at home and watching my dad on the Find My Friends app, like bounce around Cambodia and God knows where, and then he'll occasionally call me and be like, I played chicken with a car today.
Oh,
I was
Colin.
gonna pull that son of a bitch off his bike and really show him who's what. And I was like, you
No,
know. And he's like,
I
and
think-
then I got so mad I was yelling at the gates of that house. I didn't care if they
Yusuf.
shut me down. I tell you what, I'll
Come
kill
out,
them.
you bastards. Come out.
I'll scoop the brains out and make you a bowl soup out of. That's what I'll do with them.
Larry, you're brave.
No.
You're brave and you're
You know-
gutsy. You do anxiety provoking things.
Do
I feel like
Well-
that's where ADHD women and men differ because I feel like women totally don't.
Kristen,
I mean, there
tell-
definitely are some
Xanax.
women
Tell
that
her-
do that, but
tell
not
her
to
when
that
you thought it was
extreme.
the North Korean embassy.
Oh
Remember?
my God. Okay, so I have him on Find My Friends. He's not responding. It's been a couple days, and that's not normal. And I'm looking at the app, and it says he's behind the gate in the
North Korean.
North Korean embassy. And I'm like, oh my God, he finally did it. He finally pissed somebody off, and they arrested him for it. Like, I'm gonna have to go and rescue my dad from this North Korean
From North Korea.
embassy. I don't know what he said. Who he's pissed
happened?
off. And I called our friends. I called Missy. I was like, has anyone heard from my dad? Right now, he's apparently in the North Korean embassy, and I haven't heard from him in 2-3 days. And oh my God, I'm like, he's dead. They're gonna kill him. He's just like probably like threatening to like shoot them.
That apartment complex was right behind it. And so when I go to bed at night, it looked like I was in the embassy to
It
her.
looked like he's like trapped behind them.
No.
And I'm just like,
That gave me a
course.
great idea about like
of course.
I go and I get lost
Oh
in that.
my
Logan and
God.
Kristen
How are you,
come-
Kristen? Well, not good. My dad's trapped behind the damn North Korean embassy.
Try behind enemy lines.
You know my
Again.
dad.
Again.
You know, I'd go by. I'd be with this friend of mine he's a total farmer. He's
Wonder
the
why I
editor-
drink.
Oh my God, editor of this newspaper, and we're walking
common.
along, double drinking, and I'd see like one of the guards, one of Hunsing's BK, would put his Chinese automatic rifle against the wall, and he's talking. And I go like, I'm gonna sneak up and get the rifle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it back.
Larry.
No,
Talk
keep
about
walking forward. Keep. I go, no. He slept it against the thing. I'm just gonna take it and show him that he shouldn't be doing
And
that.
show him.
No, I'll hold it up, make it fire a shot or two off or something like that. They'll come down, I'll hand it back to him. He goes, oh my God, do not do that. And I'd start walking towards it, and then the guards would come
Same
running out. They go,
behavior.
what's that? And I go like,
They
well, you left
behavior
them right. Anyway,
from the childhood.
I thought it was
the
a
shock
free
value.
gun.
I guess you had
Oh
to
my
be there. It
God.
was funny.
Oh my
When
gosh.
we go, I'll
This
show
guy-
you around.
This guy, okay, let me tell you a quick story.
What?
So Dad thinks this is the funniest thing in the whole
What?
He's
world.
already laughing.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what. So in Ojai, Dad was living in this place that was right next to the police department. And they would come and, when they get back from their shift or on their way to their shift, one of the two, the police would like cock their guns. And so Dad thought it was so funny. He would sit on his balcony and cock his machine gun
Then
right
my
after they did theirs.
shotgun. A shotgun makes
Shotgun.
a definite.
Sorry, shotgun.
Yeah.
He
So
thought
I'd
that was
cock
the
it
funniest
back.
thing in
Oh
the
my
world.
god.
And
They cock theirs and then cock.
where did that come from? Then he
Larry, how
called me up.
haven't you gotten shot?
don't
Listen
know.
to this. Listen to this. So then he calls me up like a month or two later, and he goes, "Hey, have you seen my shotgun? Do you know where I put my shotgun? Do I know where you put your gigantic shotgun, Dad? No, I don't know where you put your gigantic, the one you were sitting on the balcony. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. It's weird. Did you?" And I'm like, how do you lose a shotgun? And it's not that big of a house. So I was like, he must have like done something crazy, wild thing, and like forgot that he's. I don't know. Whatever happened?
Brought
to
it
the shotgun?
outside
Did you
with
ever
you,
find it?
Larry, to go walk down the
I
street
don't know where.
cocking
I
your
still
shotgun.
don't know where it is.
He
Where is it?
probably took it out to like cock it, and then like stuck it somewhere. Forgot. Got distracted.
Fleek in there and took
You know what I thought? The funniest thing was I had a pellet gun and I would shoot pigeons and try to make them fall on the police
No.
departments on the
Yes.
where they park their
God.
cars
All right,
because they couldn't hear it. You cock real quiet. And
we're gonna before we
You
get
better include
PETA.
that in your autobiography.
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
before we get PETA on our
I
backs,
don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
senseless violence. I'm gonna
I
put.
just-
What?
By the way, when I came back after the war, I still wore my body count necklace, and you put a knot for your body count. And I used to think that girls would like it when they found out, how many people I'd greased. Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, back
Maybe
in the
certain
day,
kind of girls.
in caveman days, that was all that mattered.
It was. That's
How
how you
many kills do you have? How
You
much
moved to
food
the
are you going
top
to be
of
able
the
to put
tribe.
on the table? And
You were-
how good are you going to be able to protect our cave?
Yeah, that's true. So
That was the only two requirements. Like, can you make children? Can you kill food? And can you protect us?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was super. I had so much confidence when I came back from the war, but I'm telling you, within 3 months, I'd lost it all
Wow.
because I was back around farmers and
Mhm.
people telling me, how bad I am,
Yeah.
for the war and all that.
Sorry for
had your
protecting your
turn.
freedoms, people.
Sorry.
I really
for
feel bad
ruining
about
Everybody wanted
Offers
all the
to
soldiers to go, but now that you're home, it's like,
Yeah. They're
how
like,
could you have gone?
we don't want to know how the hamburger's made. We just want to enjoy our freedom.
Yeah, there's a if you can watch a
That's
movie
great.
that's really violent, it's called The 13 Hours, and it's about the ambassador
Oh.
that got killed about 5 years ago. It's the most horrific war movie I've ever seen in my life, and it's just like one night
No.
when they're surrounded in Libya. It's a
Oh,
failed
Wait,
state.
what's it called again?
13 Hours.
I think I've seen that. I think my dad put it on for a movie
bloody.
night.
Yeah.
Where it's
Keep
like
talking.
all in this one base, and
Yeah, one base.
there's people
Yeah.
shooting like bombs over the wall, and
Yeah, and they're just defended by about 6 guys.
Yeah.
That's it. And they're, Army. One of them was an Army Ranger, so that's why I watched it. The other 2 are Navy SEALs. And what it is, guys like myself will get out of the service and they'll get jobs with CIA, because they'll hire. I could have got hired in a second, but then I'd have been back in Vietnam, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do that.
yeah.
But these guys go into this shit, and there's something that they say, they have this horrendous battle. My point is, this horrendous battle, and they get through, and they go like, at the end of it, it's like, nobody even knows we're here. Nobody even cares we're here. We're not even supposed to be here. And,
Unsung heroes. Yeah.
what's his name died, and the other guy got his arm blown off. And it's like, what the, but it's It's one of the best. It totally got me motivated to. I thought I now know how to open up my Recondo movie. It doesn't have to be just verbatim as the book, but I'll put an action scene like they did in that. Really heart-stopping. It's a movie. It's heart-stopping, Kristen. I literally a couple times I would like have to breathe, make myself breathe.
Watch it.
No, you don't. No, you do not.
I don't need to watch it, but I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you found.
It's my training film.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
relate.
I know you're my dad, but I still always want to protect you.
You know who the guy that played?
Even then, war movies are kind of rough to watch because it's always like in the back of your mind, like even if this exact thing didn't happen, something like this happened to somebody. So it's, I don't know. It's so surreal.
And what makes this movie weird is in the movie the sitcom The Office, and that guy that has the girlfriend, now he's playing Jack Ryan and all that. He's a nice little guy. He's in this thing as a CIA operative, and he pulls it off. I mean, because he's older in it now. He doesn't look like a baby-faced kid.
Yeah.
But the movie's actually about him. He's the main protagonist in the movie.
I bet that got a lot of people to see it too because he's real famous right now.
Yeah, super famous and wide range. I mean, from The Office to war movies to Jack Ryan,
Yeah, he's probably one of us as well.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
Actors have to be Hunter Brain because to act, you have to imagine yourself as a different person. You know what? On a lighter tone.
There it is.
You have more zebras?
Oh, I missed that zebra. That zebra used to be at my house for the longest time.
Oh,
because it's my favorite friend.
Did you paint his mouth?
I eat dinner on, by the way.
Did you touch up his paint?
Yes.
I could totally tell. Wow.
Looks good, better, huh?
Yeah.
The eye. Hello.
Yeah.
He's cute. Is he an end table? What is he?
Yeah, he's a little table.
Look at there's where you can see the touch up on the mouth.
He needs to floss more often. His gums are bright red.
That pawpaw zebra.
Oh, this is how you know we've gone through all the good stuff, because now we're watching him stand up and look around.
Yeah, get props.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, what's that? Did you put that together yourself? Is that a model?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, you painted over that. This guy paints over everything.
I don't know what I've done. I'm bored now.
Hey,
I'm trying to come up with things to do.
If it were up to my dad, he would paint over every single thing.
Every painting, Kristen's so mad at me. Every painting I have, there's a painting under it.
He's
I'm
like,
like Rembrandt.
I'm like, hey, Dad,
really?
One painting? He's like, oh, I painted over that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? How am
There's
I?
not one painting in this house that I haven't painted over, because I'll, run out.
More canvases.
Canvas.
I'm like, I'm gonna wring your neck.
But why? It doesn't matter. They're just stupid paintings.
Stupid.
I know they're beautiful paintings.
He is so creative and talented. He doesn't realize it at all, obviously. Like, otherwise he wouldn't be painting over his art. This guy, he's like, I didn't like it. No one else probably will anyway. I'll just paint it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Dad,
Larry, no. Your
one
paintings
more
are
thing.
beautiful.
I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna cut your hands off. Then you'll know what it means to. I don't know. I don't even know with that, but I try and threaten him, so he doesn't do it again. I know where you live.
Then I could have hooks, and then I could do the patch.
And then you could probably marry Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't look threatenable though, Larry. You're not intimidated by anything. You like to go head on into danger and crawl on plane wings in your dreams. So
when it comes to trusting that his art is any good or his writing in it is any good, he's like he loses all that confidence. It's baffling to me.
It's the farmers. Dang it, toxic shame.
The creative amnesia is what I like to call
that's good. I like that. Creative.
That is so true though. The second you finish making
Kristen.
something beautiful, it's gone. It's like you detach from it completely. It's like, who made that? Me?
Yeah, I made that. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I thought it was a complete waste of space and body and breath. But oh yeah, I guess I am kind of cool. It's like
Your
Ah,
hands are tabs.
hello, get the net.
Get
Yeah.
the net.
Net.
Larry, you would probably like cake decorating if you like redecorating your.
Oh my gosh.
Cake decorating.
He
Cake?
would
Yeah, making. Have you ever seen anybody make food art? You eat it right afterwards, so it's
He had
dead.
to.
So
I would pick him for my team because I'm a fantastic cake decorator right here.
You are.
I am.
cooking, I think, is another hunter brain thing
I
because
don't cook.
you can
I don't
follow
like
a
to
recipe,
cook.
whatever, right? But
It's
to
a
make
waste of
something
time.
out of nowhere, that's
The decorations
yeah. But
are
you'd probably be good at it, Larry, if you don't care about your poor paintings, painting over them.
better not touch those paintings.
Yeah. So do the same thing to a cake,
You know what I'm gonna
frosting and
paint
all that, and
something
then eat
tonight
it.
just because of that.
Canvas. You gotta take a photo of it before you eat it though.
Yeah.
And maybe a video too.
The only thing I won't paint over is my leopard. My
No.
You better not paint over that.
I like that leopard. It's a good perspective.
If
It's
we
like
could do,
a
can we
face-
do our next podcast on all the art?
we could
we
do
can
that.
Yeah,
start
we
by
should do a
showing
podcast.
Dad's art and
Oh,
like
yeah.
having him tell
Oh,
us
yeah.
why he painted what he
Yeah.
painted.
Also, you too with your music because oh my god,
Yeah, I want to go hear.
I
I
don't
want to
feel
go
like we
hear
talked enough
Kristen.
about that. That was so cool.
That
Yeah.
was so cool. I'm so
You're
honored
like,
that you think that.
but you're a musician though. Like I've never met an actual musician.
You know what though? Like I don't. I mean, yes, but I don't get paid for it anymore, so I don't feel like
Yeah.
it's like I feel
I
like
mean,
a
does
fraud.
that matter?
I feel like a phony
But see how we have all these
Yeah.
rules.
because
that
I'm
we
not
have.
getting.
We have all
But-
these judgment rules. I don't get paid for it, therefore I'm not. Do you know how much Van Gogh, how much he made for painting when he was alive?
Zero.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Zero.
He never
Yeah.
sold anything. His brother gave him money, or his brother-in-law gave him money.
That's why
His
I really
paintings now are the most expensive paintings on the planet Earth.
I know. That's why I hope ghosts are real because I feel like my music will blow up if I die.
Well, I'm
And you
thinking,
want to see it
to
from
me-
ghostly form?
to me, it's a good career move for me to die for both books and
Yeah.
the paintings.
Yeah, you just gotta
Fake
get.
your death. Fake your death. You're already older. People won't suspect anything. Yeah, we won't tattle.
I'm thinking about doing that
And
myself.
I could,
You could stay on the podcast, but we'll just
Logan calls
it's
my,
pre-recorded, and we just have a ton of those.
or
Yeah.
we could do,
We do the Seinfeld vision, like they did
Yeah.
on 30 Rock, where we make him say whatever we want to say.
Yeah. He's
Or we
like
pretend that we're doing that, but he's really alive. We're gonna Tupac you.
program. Yeah, we got you, Larry.
We gotcha.
so
I have to pee again. This is ridiculous.
I could do, it's getting ridiculous. Yeah. Have you eaten dinner yet? I haven't eaten.
I
dinner.
haven't eaten dinner. My dad texted me right before the stream, and he's like, "Dinner's next door. You can come get it." I'm like,
Oh, I wish I lived next door to you.
I know that sounds
Yeah.
great. What do you have?
What do you have?
"El Polo."
Ooh. I kind of knew you were gonna say that for some.
Yeah. Most taker. Yeah.
So I made this dinner for Logan the night before last, and it's a giant enchilada tortilla thing, and then you put mayonnaise and mustard on it, and then chicken, barbecued chicken cut
Oh,
in strips, and then cabbage, and then what else I put on?
barbecue sauce?
Parsley and good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
They're easy to fix. They did it in 5 seconds. Ching.
Those are the best.
Mm-hmm. So you're
Anything
also
with
a
rice
food
too.
artist
that you just-
as well. I see.
A cuisine masterchef.
Why should we go in?
I'm cultivating. I'm
Oh, I don't. Me and Kristen just started doing this mid
yeah.
stock now.
Really makes it
Yes, yes.
I'm
You're
starting
the only
to
one
get
with
a
a
sense-
beard too.
I'm getting a sense of what
I like to do.
what I
I got
want.
all these positive reinforcements. Women were attacking me when I was with Chris down in LA. I had to get away from them.
Attacking you?
Well, like fully
Funny.
hitting on him, like full on, no shame hitting on him. like,
Oh,
your father,
attacking.
super hot, super
I
handsome.
thought you
I was
meant.
hitting
I
on
thought
him.
you meant attacking as in like, oh my god.
No, I didn't have to fight anyone.
Yeah.
They were just flirting with him like major. So I was like, okay, Dad, you can just do your thing. We'll meet you at the beach. Like really cool lady too. I think she was pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's really cool.
Except
Bald.
Hey, you know.
when she started talking
about
about did I know that Bugsy, the head of the mob in Las Vegas, girlfriend was black? I'm like,
what?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a African American gangster back in the day, and people mostly think only guys were gangsters, but she's doing a whole book about it, and it's about to come out.
Yeah, no. But roll back to like that's just her starting topic with picking up
Yeah.
your dad.
Yeah, like
Hey, did you know about the mobster's girlfriend? She was
she's like, I'm a
black.
writer. I'm writing about
Yeah.
this. Blah blah blah. She just laid right in. And
Right,
then,
and just
I know her
you know what?
whole
Go
life
for
story.
it. We'll leave with that.
yeah, I was like, you go, girl.
Whole life story.
Not
That's a
my-
lot, though.
not
It's
my type.
kind of intimidating.
It
Yeah.
was-
A little bit too crazy.
I don't know if she was crazy. I think she might have been drunk.
Yeah, she was drunk.
Yeah,
And
but you're right. Drunk women running up a new street. That's not crazy. That's just.
by the way, that Bud Light in that steel can was the best beer I think I've ever had.
Really?
It was cold. It was so
Didn't
good.
know.
Yeah, I just don't drink beer. I don't drink beer at all.
Yeah, no, you hardly ever drink.
No, I say
Wait.
that. Oh my God, that was good. Now I want to go start drinking, becoming alcoholic.
Now,
Yeah,
no,
Chris is making me want to
Bud
drink.
Light?
I'm like,
Bud
Bud
Light is not.
What
me.
happened to your father? Well, they found him out behind the trash bins
Down
with
by
two
the
Bud Lights in his hand and a 6-pack of
Deep pack of
only
Bud Light alone.
Bud Light. Some woman had killed him because she caught him repainting his paintings. And
Well, we heard his
Like,
daughter
they
came.
think it was his
out. She
daughter, but they're not sure.
warned him
Yeah,
several times.
they found her footprints, but she was wearing moccasins.
Paintings, but what
I'd reported to the police, but I ain't no snitch, okay?
he
Yeah,
painted over the paintings. So what's a girl
Yeah.
to do?
yeah.
You gotta put him out of his misery before he
Yeah.
ruins everything.
They
He was
knew
an
it
old
was her
dog, couldn't finish stealing Mal.
because when they found her, she had chips of paint all over her hair.
Her nails, we
Their
found.
mermaid costume on,
Yeah.
and she was
That's
crying.
Even though he wasn't
That's cool,
dead,
man.
like we found
Really?
him. She just like locked him up in a cabin and forced him to finish his screenplay and a couple paintings. No big deal, it's fine. She's in therapy now.
Yeah.
She's
It's
in a
all
long
good. It's all
10
good.
years of therapy.
All right, I have to pee again, and this girl has got to eat. Her dad
Okay,
Yeah.
go eat.
got some food. That was
Little one
fun.
right here.
Okay,
Good
bye-bye.
one, isn't
Cheers
he?
today. See you guys later.
Yeah, it was fun,
Bye.
guys.
Bye. Bye-bye,
Woo!
Kristen.
Say goodnight to our
Bye.
listeners.
And we'll do this next week, same time, same place.
Same time, same place. I recorded all of this.
I like it in the night. Great, we got
If you want me to edit the stream, send it to me. Email.
Yes, I'll edit these two
Mm.
clips that I have, and I'll send them to you edited.
cool.
Thank you. I'm so bad at editing. It took me so many hours. I didn't want to complain though because you were a
She
professional
does.
editor,
And
so
her
I just was like, I'm just gonna try to make it as cool as possible. And Kristen's gonna be like, "Wow, this is so great! Oh my gosh!"
This
But
girl's
it
got
was painful.
skills.
I know, she's got skills. Yeah.
I, for one, am very happy to have met you, and thank you, Dad, for bringing her into our lives. And we should
I
thank
love you so
your
much,
doctor,
baby.
your father, for accepting my father, as a patient, because
Well,
without them, this would have never happened. So
my eyes would be out in the street without him.
you wouldn't be able to paint anymore. So you better stop painting over those other things in case you're.
I'm really glad to have met both of you guys. You guys are so cool. Like, I feel so lucky. And I don't know, like, it's cool.
You guys are pretty cool. This has been fun. I like
Good
to.
night, guys.
Our merging of creative minds. Yeah.
This is a, oh.
Oh. All right.
You can't leave, huh? You can't quit. You can't stop it.
No, I'm looking for the button. I just got lost.
You can't stop
Okay,
it.
I'll do it. I'll do it for us.
You're excused, 'cause you're always late, overweight, and told